In this tutorial, we are going to show you how to open a new position by using the order button instead of the trade button. In this example, we will be opening an opening order on the Australia 200 index. On the Australia 200 line, click on the order button and the order ticket will open. You will notice the word order is highlighted in green. First, we need to nominate if we're going to buy or sell. In this case, we're going to buy, so we hit the button to indicate the direction of our trade. In this order, we're going to trade the Australia 200 in £1 a point, but you could adjust this higher or lower if you wish. Now I need to nominate the level of our order. In this case, we will buy on limit if the market falls. So as you can see, we are going to enter our buy limit to open 20 points below where the market is currently trading, and so we enter a price level accordingly. Now hit the stop and limit buttons to view the stop and limit options if you wish to attach these to your trade. In this example, we will tick both the stop and the limit order and will place our stop 25 points away and our profit-taking limit 50 order points away. Let's go ahead and enter those values now. First, we will put our stop 25 points away and then our profit-taking limit order 50 points away as mentioned. Let us recap what we are doing in this order ticket. First, we are looking to buy on limit if the market falls 20 points. Then, if the order is executed, we will place our stop 25 points away and a profit-taking limit order 50 points away. Once the details are entered, hit the Submit button. The order confirmation window will appear, allowing you to double-check your order and check your levels. Close that, then click on the Opening Orders tab at the bottom of your screen to view your completed order. You will notice the market is Australia 200. The amount is £1 a point. We also have our opening limit price, our if done stop level, our if done limit and the period. In this case, good until cancelled. If any of those details aren't correct, you can always click on the Amend button and amend your order accordingly. So that is how we open a new position using the Orders button. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you. In this tutorial, we are going to add orders to our existing open trade. In this case, we will be attaching a stop and limit order. In the previous tutorial, I bought Eurodollar, and we are going to use this open position, which we can access from the Open Positions tab down the bottom of the platform. You will notice there is no stop or limit currently attached to this order. To add a stop and limit, I simply click the Amend button and the trade ticket will open. Once open, you will see the full deal ticket showing our original entry price. Next, I will place a stop and limit order for this open position. You will notice that there are checkboxes for both options on the left-hand side. If you do not check these and hit Submit, you will notice that nothing happens. You need to make sure you selected either or both stop and limit checkboxes before hitting Submit. Let us tick the stop box first. You will notice the points away becomes active, allowing us to place a stop a specific number of points away. I can hit the up and down arrows to move that accordingly, or I can actually type in the number of points away that I would like my stop, and you will notice that the price is reflected immediately. If I change that to 55 points, you will notice that the price level again is amended immediately. So, let us place our stop loss 45 points away. So, once we have our stop in place, you can then set our Take Profit Limit order. We simply click on the Limit checkbox, and once again, we can select the amount of points away from our open position. Again, we use the arrows, or we can simply type it in. Now in this particular case, I'm going to set my limit 90 points away. Both these orders are good until cancelled, and I simply click on Submit and the orders are now created. You can see that the order type is a stop and limit, and it's good until cancelled, and it puts the respective levels in there. It's always best to double check those as you place them, and afterwards you can click on Close, and you will notice that in the My Open Positions window down at the bottom of the platform, both the stop and limit prices have been updated accordingly. If for any reason you wish to amend these levels, you can do so simply by clicking the Amend button. So that is how we place orders to existing open positions within the trading platform. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you. In this tutorial, we are going to use the chart to place a trade and an order. We start by loading a chart. For this example, we will use a UK 100 chart. We need to ensure that the trade option in the top right is selected. When selected, you will see the live buy and sell price appear on the left-hand corner of the chart. To place a trade at market, we simply populate the amount box with the stake we wish to trade, in this case £1 a point, and click Buy to execute the trade at the current market price. You will receive a confirmation ticket, and if we close the chart, we can now see the position in the Open Positions tab on the platform. Alternatively, to place an opening order, we populate the order level box with the price level at which we wish to leave the order. So, we can enter a buy stop with a price level, say 30 points higher than the current market price, and again select Buy to place the order. Once again, the order can be viewed in the Opening Orders tab on the platform. So that's how we use a chart to open trades and orders. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you. In this tutorial, we are going to place a hedge trade. This will allow us to have a long and short position open within the same market at the same time. By default, the platform is designed so that if we were to have a 50p a point long position in euro-dollar, and we were to open a 50p a point short position in euro-dollar, this would simply close our existing long euro-dollar trade to leave us with no open positions in the market, like so. You can now see we have no open trades running in the Open Positions tab. However, if we then open another 50p a point long position in the euro-dollar, like so, and this time we open a trade ticket to sell 50p a point, you will notice a hedging option below the buy and sell price on the deal ticket. By selecting this before clicking Submit, you will see it has executed a short position while keeping a long position open in the same market. It's important to check the hedging box is ticked before submitting the trade, and by doing so, this will allow you to run trades of opposite directions within the same market simultaneously. So that's how we place a hedge trade on the platform. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you. In this tutorial, we are going to place a trailing stop on our open trade. We will be using our existing open euro-dollar position. First, we need to click on the Event button to bring up the deal ticket showing the original opening level. Next, we need to tick the Stop checkbox and then click on Trailing. This will activate the Trailing Stop Loss feature. A trailing stop loss can be used if you're looking to allow the successful open trade to capture some of its profit. Your trailing stop loss will sit at a specified number of points away from the current market price and will trail higher on a long position as the trade continues in your direction. Your trailing stop loss on a long position will never move down, and vice versa for short positions, and will be executed if the trade turns around by the number of points nominated by your trailing stop. One thing to note is that the trailing stop loss will not work if you have a profit-taking order in place. You will notice when I have got the limit order selected that I cannot select a trailing stop loss. So make sure you do not have limit order selected and then simply click on Trailing. Now, what we're going to do is trail a stop loss 25 points away from the current market price. Once again, you can use the up or down arrows to adjust your stop loss accordingly, or you can simply type it in like so. Once we have set a nominated trailing stop loss level, we simply click on Submit. A confirmation will pop up, giving us our price level of our trailing stop. And you will notice in the Open Positions window the letter T in brackets after the stop, indicating that we've got a trailing stop loss in place. So that's how we place a trailing stop in open position. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you. In this tutorial, we are going to place a guaranteed stop-loss order on an open position. In a previous tutorial, we bought euro-dollar. We placed a stop-loss 45 points away. We are going to use this position to add a guaranteed stop-loss. From the Open Position window, we click on the Amend button and the full deal ticket opens. You will notice the existing 45-point stop loss is still in place, and we are going to change this to a guaranteed stop that will override the existing 45-point stop loss. Simply click on the Guaranteed button, and you will notice it defaults to a minimum 180 points away. 180 points is 1.5% of the currency pair's current market price, and it's the closest you can place a guaranteed stop loss. A guaranteed stop loss is used to avoid significant gapping, where the currency pair closes at one price on the Friday and then opens higher or lower on the next trading session by more than 180 points. If the market gapped 400 points and we had a standard stop loss in place, then we will be executed and filled at the first available price level at which there was liquidity. With a guaranteed stop at 180 points, If the market did gap 400 points, then we would be guaranteed our price 180 points away. So, let us keep our guaranteed stop at that level of 180 points and click Submit to submit the order. You will notice the trade has now been amended with our stop loss in place. You should also notice in the Open Positions window that our stop loss now has a G beside it in brackets to indicate that this is a guaranteed stop and is currently in place on this trade. So, that is a guaranteed stop loss order on an existing open position. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you. In this tutorial, we are going to review the Transaction History tab. The Transaction History tab highlights several key items, including our trades, deposit history, and withdrawals made to and from the trading account. Click on the Transaction tab in the bottom window to view your current history. All the details of your recently closed transactions are available here, such as the open and close date, the market in which you traded, the action that was taken, the amount per point we traded, the open and close prices, the final profit or loss on the trade, your updated account balance, and the reference number. You also have a few options from the drop-down View menu, such as to narrow your search by transaction type. You can have a look at all trades, deposits, or withdrawals. You can also nominate the time frames to view. You can go back 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, or do the entire history on your account. If you would like to view your transaction history in an Excel sheet, simply click on the download and your file will start downloading. This is how we use the Transaction History tab. Thank you, and good luck with your trading. In this tutorial, we are going to run through the details for the Account Summary tab. The Account Summary is located at the bottom window and gives a handy review of the key details of your trading account. First, we click on Account Summary. You will notice it starts with the account balance, which are the funds you had available before any open position, profit or loss, and any deposits or margin required to hold your open positions. Next is Credit Allocation, which may apply in certain circumstances if you're showing funds have been confirmed from your bank account but haven't cleared just yet. Next, you can see your open positions, profit and loss. This will be active if you have current open positions and will show 0 if you do not have any open positions on your account. Afterwards is your account valuation, which shows the value of your account if all positions were closed and fluctuates live with your current open positions. Next, you can see the deposit or margin required to fund your current open positions. You will then notice your available funds in your account valuation. This is the margin required to fund your open positions. Lastly, you can see the percentage of positions that are funded. It's always good to see a higher number here, such as 250% plus. If your percentage falls below 100%, your account is underfunded and is on a margin call. In this case, you will need to send additional funds and/or reduce your current open positions. All open positions will be liquidated if the funding percentage falls below 20%. So that is an overview of the Account Summary tab. We look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Thank you.